Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, guys, so there's so much to talk about with these debts, some settled, some unsettled, the hypocrisy of it all, the calling each other out, and the page six front coverage. Okay, from Margaret Josephs to Scheana, Brandi, and Lola Kent and Raquel, there is a lot for us to go through. So you guys know how this works. Before we get into all of it, make sure you do all the YouTube things, smash that like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so you know that we talked about this a little bit on Hot Messy Topics. So if you weren't a part of that, then go be a part of the replay crew. But I just wanted to bring this up because it just keeps coming up. Brandi Glanville risked reigniting her feud with Scheana Shay by calling out the Vanderpump Rules cast for decrying on Sandoval. This I don't want to say that. This fucking hypocrisy is fucking insane. I never thought I would be friends with half of the bitches that to my husband while I was married and pregnant. The thing is that she said this multiple times, and Scheana has called it out and said, wow, I thought we moved on. Oh my God, I thought we were past that. Always thinking that there's some sort of movement because you guys filmed together on the first season of the show. You have since done, you've been at the same events. You've been next to each other. You've been out together. Why all of a sudden are you entering the chat to be so pissed about this unless you're just, I think what a lot of fans are assuming right now is that since Sandoval is such a big deal, and the ratings are high for Vanderpump Rules, you see so many former cast members and current cast members writing off of the ratings, writing off of the affair. They are monetizing off of it. They're financially benefiting, which you might as well at this point. If it's taken over, they're all on the same show. Like Lola Kent even addressed at one point, somebody was like, I hope you're sending the money, the income from Send It to Daryl, the merch that you're making. I hope you're giving it to Ariana. And she's like, what are you talking about? I have a daughter. I have legal fees. I'm on the same show. So yes, I'm going to monetize off of it too, which makes complete sense. Is it an unfortunate situation? Yeah, absolutely. But she's winning right now. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum did not elaborate on her post or name names, but Scheana obviously infamously had the affair with her ex, Eddie. Glanville added in a subsequent tweet, I'm over it with pretty much everyone. So she was pissed. Scheana has not responded, but I don't think that she will respond. The former housewife previously brought their beef back to life shortly after the Good as Gold singer condemned Tom Sandoval for having a months-long affair. A cheater is a cheater no matter how long it goes down at Scheana. You knew Eddie was married, so it's all the same, is what she wrote back then. Shortly after, Glanville shared that she and Scheana had talked and were on good terms. I just didn't understand the outrage considering the group's history. That is all. At Scheana and I have texted, we are good. Days after Sandoval first made headlines, obviously we know that there was a lot of shit that came out. Even this. Remind me when I sleep with my best friend's boyfriend for 7 months behind her back and in front of her face. Meaning, this has not happened. Ay. All right. Before we move on and get into the rest of it, I did want to bring this up really quick because there is big news going on in Jersey as far as everyone keeps on trying to bring up these debts. Like everybody has debts right now. We talked about this yesterday on one of our pre-records because Teresa Giudice was recently just hit with a huge tax bill. And then her attorney came out and spoke to Page Six about how not only does she have this big outstanding debt, but she's working on payments and trying to pay it off. Well, then fans were slamming Margaret Joseph, saying, I feel like she's always getting sued by somebody. And what about her debts? And then lo and behold, Page Six covered this as well. Margaret Joseph settled a $20,000 lawsuit with her accountant out of court. She sent Stephen B. Wetter $2,000 via the mobile payment app, according to court documents obtained by Page Six. After receiving the money, Wetter agreed to voluntarily dismiss his complaint on Tuesday without going to trial. Margaret is very pleased the case was dismissed after sending the plaintiff some money to move on peacefully. $2,000, that's the money? They're old family friends, and she felt bad for him. So here's your $2,000. The insider went on to say that there are no hard feelings between the reality star and the CPA, explaining it would have cost her more money to pay an attorney. Wetter sued Margaret Josephs and her husband Joe Benigno in February, requesting $15,000 for preparing financial statements and related tax returns from 2008 through 2020. He claimed that the couple had stopped paying him for work performed and was also demanding $5,000 in legal fees. In their response, Josephs and Benigno accused Wetter of faking an attorney's letter to extort funds from them, and the duo also claimed that they had hired a new personal and business accountant in 2018. But in a statement at the time, Margaret's rep said, "We're confident that this is going to be dismissed soon, as statements Stephen made are completely false." Oh, they were calling him out from the jump. As she settles her legal battle with Wetter, the fashion designer has been going head-to-head with her co-stars as part of the reunion, which we know, but we can say confidently this: she settled her debt. The debt is settled. She's not in the same situation as some of these other housewives, at least as far as we know, not with this sort of debt. I mean, if you talk about massive outstanding debts right now in the housewives world, you see where they are completely garnishing all of Jen Shaw's wages. You see Kim Zolciak and Kroy right now owing the IRS a lot of money. Erica Girardi, whatever you want to call her, owes a lot of money, right? And then for this, she paid her bill. And then Teresa Giudice, same thing happened. Page 6 came out saying that she owes a lot of money in back taxes. Let's pan back over to Vanderpump Rules because I can't talk any more money. Okay. So on top of this, we have Lola Kent, who is now impersonating Raquel, making fun of her for sure. But she agrees with the fans, saying that Raquel, during the reunion, showed zero emotion. After a TikTok user begged her to do an impression of Raquel experiencing an emotion, she said, "Oh, happily. I feel like I should have written her like a handwritten note or something," is what she was saying, kind of making fun of her when she was talking about, because Raquel obviously had the most robotic reaction while Scheana was crying on stage about this. And she's like, "This restraining order, it affected my daughter, it affected my family, it affected my time and me." And she's crying. I'm not making fun of Scheana. I get it. I think that this completely turned her life upside down for a minute. I'm sure that everything, when I was there a month before, not even a month before, it was peaceful. She was in bliss. She has her beautiful little family. All was good. So then when you turn that upside down and you sort of flip the script a little bit, yeah, I'm sure that that's a lot. And Sheena's an emotional person anyway. So when she's crying there and then Raquel's like, "Oh, I mean, now watching it, I just think a little different of it. So I guess I should have probably wrote her a personal note or something, and put like a lightning bolt on it, or just like maybe said sorry or something." Like, yeah, I mean, I get it. Everyone's saying there's no emotion. It's robotic. It's leaving fans a little disturbed. But I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinion. So guys, go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And more importantly, before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, show some love, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.